life and telling Aaron Neal what they think is going to be in his immediate future. We'll see if that actually comes to pass. Bell sounds and we are underway as both men very, very cautiously circle around the ring. To his credit, Kevin Morgan does not seem to be intimidating Aaron Neal. Of course, it was just 2 weeks ago that Aaron Neal fed Kevin Morgan to the wolves, no pun intended. Actually, I guess we have to say now, fed Kevin Morgan to the dogs. Well, that's a new one on me. Gotta love the IZW world. They are certainly opinionated and they are not afraid to express themselves. And Morgan going for the collar and elbow tie-up, but Aaron Neal ducks underneath, delivers a forearm to the back, but it barely registers on the massive shoulders of Kevin Morgan. Aaron Neal may have to reassess what it is that he came in here with as far as a game plan to move forward in this Impact Player of the Year tournament. Neal now, once again, tying Kevin Morgan up, securing that side headlock. And a straight right hand to the head of Kevin Morgan, but again, not exactly the effect that Aaron Neal was expecting. Oh man, that worked for Kevin Morgan though. Aaron Neal unhappy with the judiciary decisions of referee Nathaniel Maverick. Aaron Neal really needs to focus on what it is that he's going to do to take care of Kevin Morgan, as Morgan, once again, back in the clutches of the side headlock on the part of Aaron Neal. Morgan with her left hand into the midsection. Aaron Neal cinching back up on that head every single time. Morgan needs to break this headlock, get some distance between himself and Aaron Neal. Morgan perhaps going to try to shove Aaron Neal off. He does so. Shoulder block, and down goes Neal. That is not a position that Aaron Neal is accustomed to finding himself in. Morgan off the ropes, and Neal down again. Morgan on a third time. And Aaron Neal can't help it. Feeling it's coming and going. And Neal bails to the outside where he believes it might be a little bit safer. Aaron Neal may well need to just simply call for a timeout, sit himself at a ringside table, and draw up a completely different game plan. Because whatever he came in here with, it is definitely not working. Well, Aaron Neal can talk a big game right now, but I can tell you, he knows what he's facing. Oh, Neal luring Kevin Morgan in. And that worked really, really well. Those ring ropes are unforgiving. And Aaron Neal now knows that he has one brief window of opportunity to secure an advantage here, and he is going full out to do so. Aaron Neal is one of the hardest hitters in this game. He's a big man who knows how to use his strength. He has just done that, hitting Kevin Morgan from all sides. And he knows that if he can keep Kevin Morgan down, keep him from getting that vertical base, he can continue to pound and obliterate Kevin Morgan piece by piece. It's like chopping down a gigantic red oak. say that, except one difference, and that is that the Oak doesn't fight back. Kevin Morgan's going to keep fighting. And Neal going to the eyes in order to break off that flurry of offense from the Image of Fear. Morgan now on the receiving end of a big forearm to the spine. And another one.
That's what a monster does! You a monster dog!
Aaron Neal targeting the lower back region of Kevin Morgan. Big men rely on their back muscles in order to support that large weight and frame. And if Aaron Neal can weaken the back of Kevin Morgan, it'll prevent him from being able to do most of the power moves that Morgan is familiar with. Simple moves like a body slam will be utter agony for Kevin Morgan if that back is weakened to the point that more than Aaron Neal wants to put it to. Neal now just choking the air out of Kevin Morgan, and that's the other thing. Besides a strong back, that's the other thing that big men need is plenty and plenty of oxygen. It's like gas in a tank. And if you lose a large amount of that, especially as a big man, moving around a 300-pound frame is going to become more and more difficult as the time goes on. And now, Aaron Neal going to the area that I expected him to work on first, and that's the legs. Neal having Morgan in a precarious position. Oh! Morgan yanking Aaron Neal into the corner post. And Morgan throwing caution to the wind as he ventures into the outside himself. Morgan and Neal exchanging blows on the outside. They need to pay very careful attention to the referee, who is now up to a 5 count. Aaron Neal breaks that by throwing Kevin Morgan inside first. He needs to get himself in there soon before he himself finds himself counted out. Neal now measuring Kevin Morgan for a big boot in the face. Nothing pretty about that, but very effective as he goes for the pin. It's going to take a lot more than that to put down a big man like Kevin Morgan. Whip reversed by Kevin Morgan. Morgan scoop slam. That had to hurt, but he pulled it off. He wasn't able to put all of his weight across the shoulders of Aaron Neal. And Neal able to get out of that. Morgan, though, not going to waste time. Morgan in the corner. Morgan looking for Aaron Neal to get back up. Is he going to go for the spear? Oh! He goes for it, but Neal has it nicely scouted. And Aaron Neal brings up the knee. It meets the face of Morgan. And then, oh! 2.5. But not quite 3. And Aaron Neal continues to put the boots to Kevin Morgan. Neal off the ropes, drives a tree trunk knee down across the sternum of the Image of Fear, and that's still not enough to keep him down. Morgan out, throws him to the opposite side, but Morgan recoils out of that. Catches Neal with a clothesline, bounces off the ropes and down into the pin. Perhaps that momentary moment, a second, where Morgan was catching himself, getting his balance. That might have been just the fraction that was needed for Aaron Neal to power out of that pinfall. And now Morgan once again in the corner. Morgan looking for an opportunity to charge in with the spear. Oh, and Aaron Neal sees it. Aaron Neal says no way, but Morgan not going to let him get away. And, oh, come on. Aaron Neal using his body to shield the view away from referee Nathaniel Maverick, and back kick Kevin Morgan in a very vulnerable area. Neal has turned the momentum back around to his side, and that was more than 2.5, but not quite 3. Aaron Neal now once again back to controlling the head, trying to force Kevin Morgan to carry the weight of the bronze bull across his shoulders. And it looks like Kevin Morgan may be fading here. Daniel Maverick checking the arm. It's down twice. If he goes for a third time, this match will be called on submission. Oh, not quite that. Not quite enough yet. Morgan fighting back. Morgan breaking the hold. Ducks underneath one throw. There's the second one. Morgan with a spear. Spear off the ropes. The spear catches Aaron Neal, but a lot of damage has been done to Kevin Morgan. And he can't follow up the spear with a pinfall attempt. Morgan now back on his feet, waiting, going for the moment of fear. Neal blocks it, and Neal puts Morgan down. And Aaron Neal now signals that it is over and done with. As he's going for the greetings from Mount Olympus, he's got Morgan up across the shoulders. Morgan. These two Redwoods. Spinebuster. Spinebuster by Neal as he rolls over for the pin, hooks the leg, and not out yet. Hoisting up, gonna go once again for the greetings from Mount Olympus. He's almost got it hooked. Morgan fighting every single moment. Moment of fear! Kevin Morgan with the moment of fear! And Kevin Morgan advances